So, hello again. Today we're gonna speak about the shift in approach from multi-channel to omni-channel, or to put it a little bit more clear, it's like every channel marketing. So how to do it and why is it important in theory, how the strategies could be done, and of course we are very practical, and we always share cases. So stay with me till the very end, and we will cover the three most intriguing and wonderful cases, how the omni-channel approach changed the businesses and changed the way the marketers do their routine job in a very successful way. So eventually everything's about making customers happier and making more money. So a few words about myself. I'm an IT entrepreneur, and I co-found several entities, Yespo Omnichannel Customer Data Platform in the first place, but also we have a stack of other solutions like very famous Stripo, online email editor, and Classpo, the pop-up builder for websites. Are also our projects, and I'm very proud to be in the family of such great solutions for marketers. So with Yespo already work more than 300 internationally recognized brands, and we are happy to have such labels like Puma, Adidas, BlaBlaCar, BetterMe, Avon, Leroy Merlin, and so on. As you can see, they are from pretty different verticals, from fashion to online services, from retail to streaming services. So pretty much all the industries are interconnected in their desire to build a more personalized and more effective customer communications, and that's how we met, and that's how we work along together. So currently I quite often see people looking to the answer on a simple question. So how we as a brand can stay in the customer spotlight, because people are getting so much distracted. They have so many alternative platforms for communication, maybe like smart TVs, smartphones, desktop and browsing experience. It could be retail shop and so on. So how can we possibly be and stay in the spotlight of our customer? That's what we will talk about. And I will start with a little bit of stats. So for real, the people, customers, prefer different channels depending on the context they are in. And the same customer could use your application or your shop, start research and discovery phase on my mobile phone when I'm commuting to my work, and then can switch to the desktop, for instance, because currently work on a desktop at my workplace, and then switch back to mobile app, and then to write something in a messenger to clarify some details. And that's the perfect example of how differently we as marketers have to adapt to this situation and have to be able to find the customers wherever they are. So keeping and staying in the spotlight of a customer is a challenge. And even more customers are currently using the brands that already implemented some type of omnichannel engagement strategies. They use some tools. They have a combination of tools, something for sending emails, something for sending text messages, something for doing analysis, something for building queries and building segments. So it's quite a whole stack of technologies. Yet, despite like nearly 90% of companies already do something in this direction, only 22% of retail companies are really able to track a customer journey across all the channels. And there is a reason for this. The customers are on Messenger, smartphones, browsers. And as a marketer, we want to be able to communicate with them. And what channels can be used to meet the customers in the place when they currently are. So for every platform, there is a set of possibilities for a business where they can meet their customers and deliver the proper message, the proper offering. For messengers, there could be chatbot messages or direct messages. For website, there could be web push notifications, app inbox notifications, like notification center. It could be some widgets or pop-ups, and also like personalized layout of the browser. That's how we as a marketers can influence the customer journey, influence the customer experience. Email inbox. Of course, we can use newsletters. We can also use some automated emails or transactional emails. For smartphones, we can use push notifications in apps, which are like pop-ups for applications. Again, notification center, and many more other channels. So I suggest a shift in paradigm in order to like really achieve this, like before mentioned, how to stay in the customer spotlight. We in our marketing teams should change the approach and put the customer first in our spotlight. And there is a significant improvement in all processes when we start thinking about the customer, not about the channel. And let's dive deeper in this idea. So basically, from all these types of communications that could possibly be done, they should all be aligned in one omni-channel strategy. And it doesn't mean that we just have like strategic meeting on something, some strategy written down in our strategic plans. No, I am speaking about like real interconnection between all the channels and all the data points in a very natural and very organical way. So how to do this? The problem we just mentioned, why, like some might say, well, okay, we already have our customer in our spotlight because we have CRM and we have like some data points about his behavior, about his interests and so on. So why isn't it an omni-channel approach then? The problem is that the problem is like very easily be described in multi-channel approach is when the channels work separately. They might be aligned with like global strategy of a company, but they are not aligned and they are not synchronized between them. And that's the multi-channel approach. We have several channels how we can reach out to a customer. But when we send out a push notification, we really don't know what happened in this latest interaction in email, or when we send out a text message campaign. It doesn't, it's not based on the interest that we discovered for this customer. And to achieve this, the number one task is to create a single customer view that will help us to unify all the channel communications and all marketing communications in one omnichannel strategy. So what are the benefits of this approach? First of all, when we have everything united in one single customer view, it helps us to personalize, because if we know what channels people prefer, for instance, I prefer push notifications, but Oksana prefers email, or she prefers to receive her notifications to app inbox to see there all the discounts that brand have prepared for her. So better personalization and improved digital experience. Next thing is being able to take decisions based on growth opportunities that we will discover only when we own the data. Of course, it's better efficiency and collaboration because we can align, I know, some seasonal campaigns throughout all the channels together. And of course, it's additional security because we avoid sending files with data from one platform to another. That's another very important thing. So how to create a single customer view? There is we offer a 6-step approach, which includes identifying, like in the first place, we have to identify data sources. It could be CRM systems, it could be transactionals or sending platforms that we use. This could be like website browsing data or app engagement. Then we have to be able to extract this data via APIs or like sharing database. We should clean and standardize the data, remove the duplicates. I mean, the duplicates could be the duplicates of accounts and basically the contacts we have. So the goal here is to be able to understand that me using the mobile phone, me browsing website, and me shopping offline is the same person. And that's very important because it makes like real unified profile and helps us to better understand what are my actual needs and how to improve my experience. Next thing is to integrate all this data. Typically in this stage, we could use Yespo CDP or some other similar tool, some other customer data platforms that help you to ingest the data into one place and to ensure that all the data is properly linked to each customer profile. Then this data could be further enriched. It could be enriched using the external data sources or enriched with behavioral data, which you will never find in your CRM. In platforms like CDP, you can see like the actual browsing data, what products were looked through, what categories were looked through, what was added to cart and what was later removed, and of course, like all the purchase history as well. And that helps us to build me as a user of mobile phone, desktop, and so on, already a person, a buyer at some stage of a buying cycle. So I could be regular, I could be new user, but also we will be able to personalize the next communication based on this behavioral data. And eventually we have to be able to segment this data and to build analytical insights based on the gathered data. All of this is the process that could be implemented throughout several years if you do it in-house, just because you have to do it with your developers, and it's like very, very long road to go. Instead of that, you can achieve these results in a few weeks just because you have the tool, the proper tool for creating a single customer view. And we know that technically, in theory, it's possible. Let's look how should it work in practice, but because people are those who will be able to benefit from this tool and will be able to improve the results of the company. So how the role of email marketer or direct marketer should change? Like basically it should change from using one channel. And even today, the typical marketing routine is already not is not in one channel implementation. I believe that's quite an often situation. You might have a role of CRM marketer or email marketer or retention specialist, and you have plenty of different channels and plenty of different data sources. Please share with me who have such similar experiences at their job. Like one of the typical case like of this current marketing routine, having the database of retail customers in a separate database. So if you want to make a campaign, you have to first make an SQL query yourself or to go to your analytical team and ask for a specific segment. Then you receive this file. Typically, it's a CSV file via email, for instance, or via internal file transfer. And then you basically upload it to your SMS sender. And some of you might have the situation also when your subscribers from the website are gathered in a separate tool that you use for email marketing. And again, if you want to add there your buyers, you go to your Excel file, you filter out all the necessary people who made the purchase and agreed to receiving marketing campaigns, and upload it to some tool, some email tool. Maybe you already have and use mobile application. In this case, the typical story would be you want to send, I don't know, some seasonal campaign, and you have to go to developers. And developers, they don't understand marketers well because they are more like technical people. And they think and visualize your idea in form of JSON query. And that's like absolutely a different approach that you want to have delivered to a customer. And of course, that also takes a lot of time, despite that it's just very complex to go every time you want to change something. If you want to do A/B tests, or if you want to have deeper analysis of customer behavior, everything you have to go to development team and ask them, and it doesn't work very well. And another typical marketing routine is, okay, do we have behavioral data about what our customers do on our website? Yes, certainly we have it. We have Google Analytics. We can see like which segment converts. We can see what are the channels of acquisition of those customers. Everything works perfectly well. But this is not an actionable data. You cannot act upon it. So all the browsing history, products view, categories viewed, and some and like custom events about behavior in your mobile apps are not available for marketers for building like true omnichannel approach. Yet we want to have it. So what's the solution? So for us as a marketers and for those who like sees themselves as email marketers, you have to become to change your role. And in current situation, we see that you cannot be an email marketer anymore. You have to become an every channel marketer. So basically, the email is just another channel of delivering your marketing message to your audience. And as well as the audience is already working in different platforms and has different preferences regarding the types and the ways of communication. You have to become an every channel marketer. This means that after we've created a single customer profile, the marketer should have access to all the data and also all the channels to manage this omnichannel strategy. So web push, mobile push, in-app, email, text message, messengers, app inbox notifications, widgets for a website. Everything has to be under same control, under one supervision. And this is actually achievable and absolutely not difficult to do if you have proper technology stack. And it's very good when you can actually act in all of those channels in a very similar way. So you can have similar design process, you can have similar reporting, and you can also have generalizing reporting across all channels, showing how much revenue brought us campaigns in email, how much revenue brought us app inbox channel, how much we got from product recommendations or widgets on a website. So all of this has to be united under one command. And the proper technology stack, I mean, is the tools that are specifically designed for marketers. And those tools that are specifically designed for marketers are called customer data platforms. These tools typically helps you to unite the data from different data sources, from application data, website behavior, product usage, from CRM, from backend database, from BigQuery, Postgre, like basically anything could be a source for customer data platform. Customer data platform then unites this information and creates the single customer profile. And most advanced customer data platforms even can offer you the activation stage. So with this data, you can immediately build segments, build automations, and do it in the way that all the channels could be used all together in sequence, in conditions, and so on. So using all the channels with data, so I will get back for one slide. So all data and all channels to the marketer. So that's the motto of this presentation today. Customer behavior through data unifications helps us to merge all channel data in the single entity, which means that not only transactional data like purchases or profile updates from CRM could be an important information to build a single customer profile, but also the data from the channels itself. If we open an email, it's important for us as a marketers to understand, okay, this person uses emails. If he uses a promo code, then we should know about it. If the customer subscribed to push notifications, or if the customer opened the app inbox notification, it's also the part of the data that is vital for creating an omnichannel experience. You can combine a lot of channels in very complex workflows. It's not necessarily that complex, but you should see that it's like really combining different channels. Like in this image, we can send email, then depending whether it was opened or not, we can use a messenger to send the message, and then depending on whether we managed to deliver the message. We can send text message if it was not delivered, and then switch for sending some other communications. If the email was open, we can also continue the checking whether it was opened. Then we can check whether some event happened, whether conversion happened, and do next forks depending on preferences of a customer. And now I would go to the third part of the presentation, actually showing you on a precise and particular examples how this omnichannel approach works for different companies and what are the results it delivers. So let's start with Dnipro-M. This is a tool manufacturing company that has a network of its own shops across 5 European countries, and also with the retail part, they have online shop and mobile application. So the goal the company had was to find and scale new sales channels. It was also important to personalize communication with customers and to improve the user experience. The channels on board were email, SMS messages, app inbox, and Viber Messenger. From simple workflow for abundant cart consisting of just one email, they switched to using several channels. So they started with web push notifications, app inbox, then email, and then they checked the results of this offer. And if none of the channels was opened, they sent most expensive messenger notification about reduced price in their cart. Marketing team could, in one tool, in one platform, in one similar environment, create the set of text messages, app inbox notifications for notifying people within the website or within the application, messengers, again with personalized promo codes and all the necessary data, and of course the emails also used for delivering personalized emails for customers. So what are results we received? So with adding a new channel of communication and combining other channels, we saw astonishing 2 times growth in orders for the tool, for Dnipro-M, and the share of sales from direct channels grew to 17%, and these tremendous results are currently keep growing, keep improving, because we are happy to continue the collaboration with Dnipro-M at our platform. Another example is marketplace. Number one marketplace in Azerbaijan called Umico. It has more than 1.5 million users and has a huge 60% share of a market. So the goal of the marketing team of Umico was to increase the retention rate of the users and to automate re-engaging campaigns for the users. The channels on board were mobile push notifications and the initial channel, also emails, app inbox notifications, and widgets. The team was able to manage the messages and set up the rules to use them, and also to implement personalization. So the automations were built also on the such triggered conditions like change of a price on a product that were viewed, or product added to cart, or product in wish list. Also, the product that was viewed but was out of stock was replenished, so it's another nice trigger that works very well. And of course, promo messages as well. The main result was improving in purchase frequency of the active customers, and of course, decrease in cart abandonment also boosted the sales for the company. And the latest example I wanted to share with you today is Stylus, the universal online store that sells gadgets, household appliances, and different accessories. That's quite popular in my home country. The goal was to increase profit from the direct channels, to automate communications with all the subscribers, implement an omni-channel approach where every customer is recognized and every channel is also trackable for further analysis and improvement of further communications, and increase subscriber engagement. The channels used here were email, text messages, Viber, and web push notifications for website. Again, there was plenty of different types of communications aligned together. Of course, there were also elements of gamification used on a website with Wheel of Fortune, and more traditional marketing campaigns with personalized promo codes, and so on. So after implementing the omnichannel strategy, we had such results. So messenger sales increased by 7%. Increase in total sales with messenger campaigns increased by 7%. Total sales increased by 3% by implementing web push notifications. And additional 10% increase in sales was achieved after implementing the omni-channel approach to a marketing strategy. So, if you have any questions, please ping me in this channel, and I will stay here for a little more. As a result of what I shared with you, I think now you can agree with me that the most important thing is to change the attitude and to put the customer in our spotlight as a marketers. And to achieve this, you have to be able to operate with a unified customer profile. If you do not agree with me, which is also an option, please write your comment under this video, and I'll be happy to chat with you about it. And please, if you like it, if you don't like it, any case, please share your thoughts and comment. If you are watching this webinar in recording, and and you would want to have a live communication with me and with my team, please do not hesitate. Just scan this QR code. This is my LinkedIn profile. Let's make friends. Let's continue the conversation. Let's meet. I'll be very happy to talk with you and to meet at least online in person. Thank you very much. I will pass to the previous slide. Okay, let's stay. This, I see there is no comment so far. Maybe my StreamYard doesn't work and doesn't bring me any comments. Okay, anyways, the better way is to communicate in person. So please add me on LinkedIn and ping me a message. We will definitely chat about improving the customer experiences with omni-channel approach. So put customers in your spotlight, be an every channel marketer. Bye-bye.